The time has come. Ervalen is here. Is he worth pulling for? After all these banners, let's find out. Hey, what's going on, Knights? This is the Gamer. Go back to another epic video. So today, Ervalen just came out like half an hour ago or so. I forgot that he doesn't need a maintenance. Maintenance wasn't needed this week, so he just popped up. So let's go over and see why I think. So I'm already on the side that you should summon for him, even though like my last summon session, Landy like broke me. I feel like this dude should have been the limited banner. I feel because his kit is actually really interesting. So let's go ahead and look at his kit, and then we'll look at his artifact, and we'll kind of dish out why I think you should get. And by the way, yes, I am wearing a JoJo's hat. Finally got one. It looks super nice. I like it. I like it. I was wearing a really old hat before, but anyways, probably nobody cares. But I really like this hat. It's super cool. But anyways, so let's go ahead and go over it. Right. First skill, defense break with a 50% chance to defense break. When max skilled, not too crazy, right? Let's go ahead and go over this second skill. Attacks the enemy repeatedly and grants the caster immunity for one turn when the enemy's max health is greater than the caster's max health. Combat readiness is increased proportion to the difference up to 30% maximum, which is really interesting. I kept thinking this was like a passive, but no. So what you really wanted, just like a glass cannon. That's how you want to build him, which is why he's a really interesting hero. Just because of the fact that his second and third skill have to do with the hero that he's attacking has to have more health than he does. So let's go over. Attacks the enemy with the sword, adopting a counter-attacking stance. Which I find it funny the way it's worded, but granting a barrier to the caster for 2 turns when the enemy's max health is greater than the caster's max health. Damage dealt increases proportion to the difference up to maximum 60%. Barrier strength increases to the caster's attack, and then with soul burn, he extends duration of the buffs. So what makes him so good, right? He's basically, like, if you think about it, he's just another Violet, like almost the exact same. He's Earth hero, he's a thief, he has a counter built in. Why should we summon for this hero? So the reason why I feel is, first off, in the video that they kind of introduced him in, usually when it comes to the heroes, that they're kind of just like, oh, let me show you how much damage. And usually they don't like, it doesn't do that much damage for the most part when it comes to it, because they're just like, whatever, they just want you to see like kind of the decent damage, kind of the baseline of damage. But with this guy in the video, it showed that he was doing like 10k per attack with this first skill. Now imagine with people who actually can gear him, like really good gear, like whatever attack sets. I feel like anybody can gear him better than how they showcase him in the videos. So imagine him actually like countering and doing like 20,000 damage or something like that. I don't know. We still don't know the multipliers and whatnot, but also he gets a buff, right? He gets a buff with counter attacking stance, and then gives himself immunity, gives himself barrier, gives himself counter buff and defense break. And the best artifact I feel you can put on him is Moonlight Dreamblade, which he would counter, give himself attack buff, he would defense break, and then do insane damage on top of that. So I feel like he would do a lot of damage. I feel like this guy is actually, I feel like he's actually worth it. Like, he's a glass cannon, but he's able to kind of maintain himself in a weird way. That's why, like, I feel like he's different than, let's say, Violet, right? Violet, you have to kind of actually miss for him to counter. So the fact that he counters regardless, as long as somebody touches him, he counters because he has the buff, right? Now, of course, if you don't miss and you strip, he's not really a big problem. But I feel like he's really packed. His skills are really packed. Like I said, he has a defense break, he has a self immunity, and on top of that gives himself combat readiness on top of that, and then does more damage if he's squishier. So it's like, I feel like this guy is just gonna do insane. Is it gonna change the meta? I don't think so, but this guy is one of the more, is a better heroes to summon for. Like to be honest, I seriously do regret spending all those bookmarks on Landy and not for this guy, because this guy is actually significantly better, I feel. And I heard Landy's gonna actually get a buff, but the way I play, I feel like this guy would just be a lot more fun to play with. Now let's go ahead and look at his artifact. After attacking with a single attack, increases the caster's attack by 5% with a 50% chance to silence the enemy for 1 turn. So he has silence as well. Obviously it's a good artifact for him, it's his own artifact, right? But I feel like the Moonlight Dreamblade is a bit better just because of the fact that they'll miss. So on top of him being squishy, that gives yourself gives him more cushion. So they miss on him, he counters, he defense break, and he gets attack buff. So it's like he's doing so much, and like you see all his skills, like I said, they sound like their passive skills, like the increase in combat readiness depending on the HP, and also here as well. I feel like there's just so much attack skills that it would be kind of a waste to not put him on Moonlight Dreamblade. Now if you want to go ahead and put him on this artifact, it's not bad. It's not bad, but I feel like, especially since it's a 4-star artifact, the Moonlight Dreamblade, I feel like it's just better. Provides a lot more security in a way, and then he just does more damage that way. And then this one, it does do silence and whatnot, which is really nice. But let's say, what if there's immunity, right, or something like that? Like, I feel like this is still really strong artifact, but for the most part, I feel like if I'm going to get him, I'm going to put on Moonlight Dreamblade. Like, I feel like he's gonna be so much fun. So Too Long Didn't Read version, yes, I do think he is worth summoning, even though there's so many thieves in the game, so many whatever. I feel like his skill set is very unique. I don't think there's been a hero that actually, besides like a 3-star hero or something like that, where they give themselves counter buff. That hasn't been seen for a 5-star anyway. So unless I'll probably be wrong and I'll probably miss it, but yeah. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. Short video. I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts on him. I actually really do want him. He seems really fun, especially for content, because it's like let's say you're about to die or something like that, and he just like, oh well, I'm countering, think dead, you know. So it's like I feel like his counters, his skill set is really cool. It helps a lot that he kind of maintains himself. So that's really Too Long Didn't Read version. Yes, I feel like he's good. He self-sustains. He has a lot of buffs that help him. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Every like, comment, subscription is appreciated. Let's see if we can get him in one.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Summon right now.
Reality is often disappointing.
Of course. No, I'm still hurting from Landy, so I hope y'all get him. He seems really fun to play with. There's so many heroes that come out and they seem really fun. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Alright, peace.